AutoCAD 2010 has some new enhancements with its eTransmit command. What it allows you to do now is it allows you to eTransmit a drawing and the associated external references or XREFs, but it also allows you to associate unloaded XREFs as well. So if we look at this drawing I've got here on the screen, you can see it relates back to previous videos where we've got the Autodesk headquarters from Google Earth, but what you can see now, if I go to the Model tab, there's the loaded PDF underlay. There's a bold polyline around the Autodesk headquarters. If I look in the Viewports tab, as you can see there's my viewport and there's my PDF underlay with the polyline around it. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the Insert tab and go here to this little button here, External References. What this will show me is I've got my drawing 0404 and I've also got my reference there, my PDF underlay of Autodesk SR San Rafael. You'll notice it's loaded. I'm going to click on it, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click and unload it. Now that unloads it, but it doesn't detach it from the drawing, so it's still there. But notice when I close the External References palette now, all I've got is my viewport and my polyline. Now let's have a look at eTransmit and see how that works. Will it pick up on that unloaded PDF underlay, that unloaded reference? How do I get to eTransmit? Well, it used to be here on the Output tab. You'll notice though it's not there anymore. This little icon here takes me to the Plot Options dialog. There's no eTransmit in the Plot panel anymore. It's not in the Export panels either, so where is it? The best place to find it is here on the Application menu. And if I go to Send, not Publish. Publish is where you publish to a 3D print service or an archive. I want to send the drawing to somebody. So I go up here and I select eTransmit. The drawing currently hasn't been saved, so I have to save it before I continue. So I say yes. Notice, look, the JPEG image of the Autodesk San Rafael building is there, ready to transmit with my drawing. It's picked up the fact that it is an unloaded XREF. That's fantastic because sometimes I do unload XREFs purely for clarity on a drawing. This way, the XREF still goes with the drawing in the eTransmittal, like so. Very, very useful. There are some new tools available in the transmittal setups as well. I'll just show you there. You can maintain drawing file format, visual fidelity as well. You can send as a zip, a folder or an exe file as well. So you can see there that there's tools available in the eTransmit options that allow you to work very quickly and very easily. You can set the default plotter to none, so that it doesn't pick up on your plotter settings and tries to impose them on the recipient of the drawings. You can also prompt for a password if the drawing information is sensitive. Notice as well, include unloaded file references. That's the one that needs to be ticked to include the JPEG that I've shown you in the previous dialog. So that eTransmit will go off quite happily now with the reference file, even though it's unloaded in the drawing. What I'll do here now, I'll go back now to my Insert tab and go back here to References, and what I'll do is I'll right click here and reload, and you'll see it loads it back into the drawing there. And if I go back to the Application menu and I run my eTransmit again, you'll notice it wants me to save it again because there's been changes to the drawing. The JPEG image is still there, even though it's loaded this time rather than unloaded. So as you can see, a very useful tool when you're transmitting drawings with unloaded external references.